Hello! Today I am going to make my own Christmas decorations because when I was looking for mine, I could not find any. None. No decorations of any kind. And I think that in a purge, I must have gotten rid of every last piece of any decoration for any season. So I was actually pretty bummed about that. So I thought that I could walk the property and see what like pine cones or sticks or evergreen pieces I can find to make my own, and then at the end of the season I just will throw them in the compost and not have to store them. So I think, I've got this nice railing here. I'm going to see what I can put there, and my collection bag I think is ironic. It says Hallmark on it, so haha Hallmark, I don't need to buy your expensive ornaments. I'm going to make my own. So let's go see what we can find. Well, how appropriate. When I'm going out to make Christmas decorations, I find a polar bear. Okay, here's my first stop. There was some spruce trees that needed to be cut down, and they haven't been taken to the brush dump yet. So there's a nice free evergreen source that I don't have to worry about damaging. So I'll kind of pick out and see if there's anything here I could use. Okay, I've collected my evergreens. I might have gone overboard. There is the top of the tree there that I thought maybe I could use it like a miniature Christmas tree. I don't know. So I have two colors. One looks more like a bluer spruce, and this greeny one is like more drapey. So I got a bunch of this, and there's more left if I, for some reason, don't think this is enough. Okay, I've been finding pine cones like this, but they're not open really at all, so I think I will not use those. Okay, I'm looking for more pine cones, and I thought I remembered seeing pine cones here, but I did not find any. But isn't this a cool little spot? I could totally build a fort here. Here's another area. There's mini pine cones in here, but a lot of them are rotten, so I'll just go through and pick out a few that aren't too bad. Here's some of these mini pine cones. They're really tiny, so they're so cute. And I don't really know if I'm going to be able to do anything with them, but I'll pick up a few and we'll just find out. Well, I finally made it back to the cart with the pine cones I found, and yes, I did end up picking some of those bigger pine cones up. But I realized I dropped one of my gloves. One of my warmy gloves. So now I gotta go all the way back and see where I've dropped it. Aha! I see you. I'm gonna go all the way back to the pond. Okay, this is my last planned stop, the burn piles, and I think I will grab some little sticks. And I saw some stick ornament ideas on the internet, so I think I might try to get some little skinny sticks. Okay, I think I have everything I need. I've got my evergreens, my pine cones, a bunch of sticks. I have floral wire thread and fishing line and thread of all different colors, so somehow I'm going to get these hung up somewhere. Here's my progress so far. I really like it. I just took a little bit of the darker green and then the bluer green on top and put them on my deck with some floral wire, and I used the top here like a little Christmas tree. I just shoved it down in the mulch and it's staying up on its own. And then the larger one I propped up with a stake, and I'll put it there.
I'm not sure if you guys are helping. You're just stealing my stuff. Okay, I made one star out of sticks, and it took kind of a long time, so I was like, oh man, I don't want to make a bunch of these, so I'm just going to pretend it's the one star that tops my Christmas tree. So next I started working on pine cone, I don't know if that's a garland or whatever it is, and so I was using like that clear fishing line stuff, and it was getting kind of tangled up, so I started using the green craft wire to just hook on the extra ones, and I've already cut myself twice on that wire, so I need to be using my gloves, I guess.
I used some honeysuckle berries for the ornaments in my tree. I almost forgot I made paper snowflakes last night from regular printer paper and scissors, and I had a strand of fairy lights. I already had it in a jar for a nightlight, so I just took it out of the jar and it happened to be the perfect length, and now I have beautiful Christmas decorations inside, also free to me. I'm finally finished. It took me just about all day, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. Of course, everything I used came from the yard, so that was no cost to me. At the beginning of this video, I was still pretty bummed about the decorations that I had gotten rid of, but when I changed my focus and to not be on things I don't have, but to think about what can I do with what I do have, that at the end of the day, I'm a much happier person.